fellow Outriders. Jason, Brad, hello.
Out up?
Yes, we're here.
Ride out.
That's right. We are here to mount up, and we are ready to outride. We are ready to ride.
Can I regulate?
You could regulate if you want to. If you are handy with the steel, then I suppose that is an option.
I'm capable of earning my keep.
Okay. Well, then, I mean, it says up here you're level 6, so I don't know.
I mean, I've still got some earning left to do. Let's
Okay,
say.
you got a lot of rep to earn, is what I'm hearing.
I'm a good earner.
Okay, this is Outriders. Do you guys have character names as well that it's just not showing me?
Oh, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
You just show as your gamer tag.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm seeing from you also. But I I'd hit the random button and then decided on Wesley. It's like, yeah, this guy looks like a Wesley.
The first guy I rolled was Everhard, but I didn't stick with that.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're 2 tricksters and a technomancer.
Ooh, sweet.
So that's like 2 up close and 1 distant. And this is the first time I've played with 3 people. I've played with 2 before.
I picked the trickster, thinking, man, I bet nobody else is playing a trickster. I should pick trickster so we have some diversity of classes, and then here we are.
I am pretty sure that trickster is the only class anyone I feel like anyone I've played with the exception of Jason, has gone to trickster in this game.
I like my class a lot. I played I forgot the Devastator. I think is that the tank class.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. That sounds great.
Yeah. Devastator.
That was an awful lot of fun.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun actually getting up in people's faces for once. It's a completely different play style. I really hang back with my guy because he's paper thin, but oh boy.
Oh, look at this place.
Yeah, so this is
it's rainy.
We're about to head to a new zone.
Okay.
So gosh, for people who haven't seen any of this, it's a third-person shooter with loot and abilities, and you equip 3 skills. They work on cooldowns, and then you get wrong button. You get loot that will have mods for said abilities, and the game actually has a pretty good system for letting you mix and match those abilities. Have you guys gotten into that yet? You might be. I feel like that didn't really happen for me until I hit like level 10ish or so. But
level 7, I think, is when I finally got my my 4th power, so I'm able to mix and match.
Yeah, but I mean the mods on the gear themselves, like rare tier loot that has mods on it.
Yeah, I've got my assault rifle does like a burst of energy when I reload it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of my guns says that my rounds actually will heal us now. I've got the toxic rounds, and I've got a mod that once that ability's over, it'll heal us for the amount of damage that I did or something like that, or a percentage of it. It's neat.
That's cool. This is, I don't know how far in the game this is. I feel like I fought like 1 or 2 boss fights, 2 things that had like different looking life bars, I guess, if we're looking at, hey, what's a boss fight?
I just did the electric one of those for reference. Dude at the top of a tower.
Okay.
Does it ring any bells?
No.
Yep.
Maybe I fought 3 boss. Maybe I fought 3 and that one just didn't stand. I don't remember. All right. So I've already kind of been through most of this zone. Do you guys need to do anything before we go?
No, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, Jakob's here.
Yeah. Jakob is everywhere. That guy's just
Jakob is everywhere.
Jakob runs the truck, and he will.
Seems like a guy that would get around.
You customize your truck?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I unlocked some more truck stuff. And so we are on to the quarry.
Should I pick up this quest? I'm confused. Like, it lets me pick up your quest? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of side quests and stuff. I've opened up additional side quests in the earlier areas because I've met a guy who offers contracts for killing certain targets. So now all these earlier zones that I've been to have like 1 new mission in them. And also you can replay the side stuff over and over again. Or you can even reset your story progress, kind of do whatever. So, there's, it's pretty much like, hey, do you want to just run these quests over and over again? The video game.
I like how open that is. That's cool.
Yeah, I think my worry is like, oh gosh, if that means there's not enough game here because they're just like, I don't know, what if we let you just replay everything because you're gonna grind forever?
Oh, right.
And that's the end game. Like that might be a bit much. Actually,
Yeah,
I have heard what the end game is, and I don't know how down I am for what it sounds like it is, but
I am finding this game to be kind of mechanical and straightforward to a fault.
Yes.
Like it is just a video game-ass video game, and it's
Totally.
not pretending to be anything else.
yeah, it is a like year 2 ass Xbox 360 game. Did someone cancel? Did someone try to abort our attempt to go to the quarry? Because
No,
I don't think so.
It canceled out. I don't know.
I didn't get any prompts or anything.
Okay.
The voting.
I think you can vote to go and make this timer happen faster, but
There we go.
yeah.
Ha.
I
I
said
have
yes.
voted yes.
Okay. Let's go here. This is from People Can Fly. And the thing I think I realized is I wish this game maybe had
Oh, hell no.
a bit more of
I'm
the
not going anywhere
Bulletstorm
with that bitch.
writing style.
China can't come with us.
That wasn't the deal. In the truck, both of you.
Really?
I
Well,
kinda-
Anything would be better.
I'm weirdly into this male protagonist voice actor. I don't know why.
He's so shitty.
That's what.
so
Yes.
bad.
Like that's why.
Yeah.
Just like a smarm to this guy that I'm kind of like
Watch you throw it all away.
coming to appreciate. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like
Telling yourself now you're my savior?
it's just so
It's pathetic.
middle of the road. Like it
Fine.
doesn't wink
Next
and
time you're
nod
in
enough
trouble,
to be
I won't think twice.
to justify
I'll
how
let you
bad
die,
it
you stupid
is.
cow.
Well, you gotta die somewhere.
Like there's just
And
so
if it's
many
out
dumb
there,
lines
At
that
least I
are
get to
yeah.
watch you
It,
go first.
I have not enjoyed the
John,
It's been a really
the
ham-fisted.
writing at all. Yeah, and the performances as well. I think are really
I-
pretty rough.
Kind of thought it all. I don't want to quite say it started strong, but like that kind of the game starts in flashback and like that early, interplanetary settler stuff.
Yeah.
I thought had some potential because they're settling on this like Earth is a disaster, so they've come here,
Yeah.
and then weird supernatural shit happens, and then you get put in cryo for like 30 years, and I was like, oh, this could be going somewhere cool. And then where it went was like this brown, muddy nothing.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
like now it's just this.
Now, it's definitely yeah. Hey, on the other side of that time skip, shit is bad, and for the folks at home, you have been impacted by something called the anomaly, and that's why you have abilities now. You're kind of treated like a god by a lot of the other humans, but like the situation here is crappy. The shit went bad.
But not like fun bad or interesting bad. It's just sort of people killing each other in the bud.
Yeah.
Jeff, is this where you got your gun?
Is
Is
this?
this cornfield over here?
Yeah. I got my corn shotgun out here, and damn it, Well, okay, we're gonna play a little bit more, but I will need to mod my weapon at some point because my assault rifle is set to marksman style, which is a single shot, and I want to mod it to not be that. And you can do that.
Yeah.
It's actually like pretty free form about some of the things you can do to your weapons and all that. So why don't we head off? We'll go see what's out here. Oh, it's more of these guys.
Oh, good. I have a sniper rifle. Oh, these aren't humans at all.
Nope. These are weird. Oh, there's a flying one
mosquitoes.
now.
Ah, that's a big bug.
I really like that delayed reaction on the big scythe attacks that the trickster has.
Yep.
Just sweep across everybody and then they slowly disintegrate.
Yeah, like here's a little skeleton there for a sec, and then
That's like probably the best effect in this game.
yeah. Back. Okay.
Oh, I can't hit him. There we go.
I think I'm leveled for this appropriately.
Yeah, I was actually
let's
going to
say.
ask, like, hey, if there's a combat issue, that guy froze in midair. I was wondering if that would happen.
I gotta
Wait, I went down and then I revived myself?
Yeah, you get one self revive
Okay.
in multiplayer.
Yeah, wow, this is going to be rough, I think, for us.
Okay.
These guys take a lot of damage.
Oh, that's a turret. I was like, I need to shoot that thing. Oh wait.
Oh,
Seems like the active health mechanic is like the thing in this game that kind of differentiates it.
Yeah, each class will have its own way of healing, and trickster is anyone that dies when you're close to them, you get health back. And
So that's it, right? It's not like they don't also have to be under the influence of your trickster powers.
right?
Or anything
No,
like
there's
that?
a different class. I think the pyromancer
Yes,
is
the pyro is like that.
Is like, hey, if you need to use your abilities. And Jason, what is it for yours? What is it for the technomancer? Is it just distance? Is it they have to be far away?
Yeah, any damage actually.
Oh, okay,
So-
any damage, yeah.
Yeah.
So the healing is incentivized in favor of, like, play your fucking class, kind of. It's like, use the abilities the way that you're supposed to, and then you will get healed. So they're kind of using that to, I think, guide you into a particular play style that fits the class's abilities, which this game has definitely been about, like, watch the minimap and, like, oh, there are more dots here, and do something about it. So I'm using the ability that they're about to nerf next week, I guess.
And nerfing single-player games, come on.
So the thing I'll say is, so what the abilities they're nerfing, like this is called twisted rounds, and basically if you pop it and it's like your bullets do more damage,
I just got that. Maybe I should be using that.
and it's really good, and also honestly, I was having way more fun with the game before I started using it.
I'm down.
Okay, I'm gonna try and revive you here, but I'm getting okay. Let me. Okay, we'll get through this encounter and then maybe I wonder if I can just drop the tier down and if that'll be the thing that makes it
Probably.
more viable for you.
I'm torn because I cannot hang with these enemies, but when they die, I'm getting all kinds of crazy loot. Like, I'm getting items that are like 50 points above what I have right now.
I've gotten like 2/3 of the level so far.
Yes, also that.
No, I went down. Oh, I guess you
Yeah,
guys
we
were
had
both
a
down,
big
and that's
did.
why. Okay, so let's,
What do you have it on 6? I was
Yeah.
on 4. Whoa, where'd all my
I
stuff go?
was-
Why are we naked?
I'm not.
Are you guys not naked?
Either are you. Nope.
Everybody's weapons and armor just popped into existence for me
nice.
Okay.
after about 30
Good.
seconds.
Okay, so I'll go into my menu here and I'll drop the world tier down, and we'll see if that, because I'm kind of curious, like, what are the options what can we do to help players? What should I drop down to? You said you were on 4, but this is still like a much higher level area,
Yeah.
so maybe I'll go to 3.
4 shot? 3's fine, sure.
Go to your 3. Okay.
And let's see how this encounter is there, and if that's still
Yo.
a problem, then
Here's that tier.
actually, then maybe we'll just reset, and one of you can host the game, and I'll just be overpowered in your games.
Oh, I think I got booted. Yep.
Cool. Yeah. You should be able to just rejoin. So anyway, but this bullet ability,
Should I be using that?
you know, I mean, hey, use it now, because next week they're gonna make it way less useful, I guess. But the other thing I'll say about it is I think it makes the game way more boring, because it turns this game about using your crazy abilities and getting close and doing all this cool stuff into a shooter. Into like, oh wait, like my weapons are so overpowered now compared to my abilities that now I'm just treating this like it was any other shooter, and the game is mad boring if you are standing back and shooting, I think. So it's one of those nerfs that I'm like, oh, that sucks that they're going to make something less powerful, but that'll get me to go back to the build I was using before, where my third ability was, the one I was using was one where you pop a big time-slowing bubble.
Yes, that's what I've got.
Yeah, and that if you're standing in that bubble, you know, bullets slow down and don't hit you and stuff like that. And that,
That's neat.
like the combo of like teleport in like that, use your knife, then use your bubble and like slow some enemies down. Like that was way more fun.
Oh boy, you should watch out. I've got a posse
okay.
here.
Wow. Okay, I'll come over there and.
There's a lot of there's a lot of guys.
Don't worry, guys. I'm signed
Just
in.
gotta
I'll be
hang
there in
that
just a second.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess the patch next week is supposed to fix some crash bugs and some other stuff.
Yes.
I haven't had any real problems here.
It's been kind of crashy for me
I'm still signed in.
on the Xbox here.
Yeah, that's signed in. Okay, so I'm gonna burn that so that it cools down. That's the other So I have a mod on that slash that lets me use it twice before it triggers cooldown, but it means that I will go into a scenario with only one use of it remaining because I didn't burn the second one and cause it to regenerate, and that's not great. I wish it would just also trigger a cooldown or something. Anyway, that's minor shit, I guess. But this is on Game Pass. I think we're all playing on Xbox. It is cross-play.
What?
And I think my take so far is you should play it on Game Pass. I'm not sure that this is a game I would feel as comfortable recommending for $60. Like, I'm having fun with it, but the story stuff is...
Like
I'm rubber banding like crazy.
No, whoa, that guy's hopping around like crazy. No offense to the developers of the game, but I am kind of shocked at how much attention this game has gotten.
It's you know, there's
Like,
not
I think
a lot
it is,
coming
like,
out. You know,
totally,
it's
like,
a very
that-
dry time.
Like it is benefiting from a lack of other releases in a way that I have not seen in a while.
Yeah, and it's on Game Pass, so it's like, hey, like here's a game that you looked at and played that demo, and I was like, this seems boring. And I think the game is way better than that demo that's on. Also, to be fair.
Oh.
Oh, you okay? I'm gonna go try and get you back up.
I got it.
Oh, you got him. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll try and keep these guys off here then.
Oh, cool. I saw my health come back to me in the form of little bubbles.
Yeah.
Neat. One thing that I particularly enjoy in this game is the auto loot system. You can set it to like anything above common or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just hit down and everything that is in your field of view, you loot automatically.
That's just down on the
Great.
D-pad? Okay. I thought it was
Just
like...
down, yeah.
So I would get auto-loot notifications when I died,
Okay.
because it would be like, oh, if there's anything on the field, it's just going to auto-loot it for you.
Yeah. But you
How
can
am
do
I,
that anytime.
how am I going to get my dopamine hit if I don't go in the menu and actually hit equip?
I was here when it was being built.
It's
Took
fair.
Industrial printers 2 weeks.
I'm going
put
to
the
actually look
damn
at my gear and see if anything... I imagine now that we dropped the world tier down, I'm just getting garbage, right? Yeah, this is level 19 loot. This sucks. So one of the things that the world tier affects is like your equipable level. And so I'll start... I can equip level 22 loot right now. But now I'm getting like much lower level loot than that. And that's way less interesting.
Sorry.
Whatever.
I've got a 2 on my left bumper ability, the scythe thing now. What does that mean?
That means you equipped a piece of gear, so you can use that twice before it triggers cooldown. I have that as well.
Wow.
So that was the first one of those that I got, the first like gear, like armor mod that I found, and it was this feeling of like, oh, that's what this game is. Oh, this is badass. And like as soon as I got that, like my opinion of this game changed like dramatically. I was like, okay, like building, like creating builds, and each one of these abilities has a handful of different mods that you will find, and a system for like swapping out the mods on whatever equipment you have, to be really flexible with like how you want to play it.
Yeah.
And that's been great.
The Diablo comparisons make a lot more sense to me now that I have seen that specific aspect.
Yeah.
A ton of little shits on me.
Wow. Yeah, I wish I was streaming right now. Having 2 use that scythe ability almost makes me viable now in this on this
Oh,
level.
yeah, these
It
enemies
takes
are
2
actually perfect for it. There's an achievement for kill 10 enemies within like no more than 2 seconds going between the kills. And
But yeah. Well, I just watched 5 of these guys all disintegrate simultaneously with the exact same animation. So
yeah. Let me clear these guys out while we're by here.
It was rough for me to like cover.
Yeah, these areas with the non-human guys.
holy shit.
So Jason, have you been using cover? Because I feel like with this class,
Yeah.
the feeling is like, man, the cover is
Almost-
not for you to use; it is for the enemies.
Almost
to...
exclusively, yeah.
Okay.
Because I die in like 1 or 2 hits. And it might be just me, but it seems like I'm paper thin. Yeah, anytime I pop my head out of cover, I usually go down in a few hits.
I'm down.
So I've got to throw my turret out to keep my health up, and then I just lay down on mine in case anybody gets close.
Brad, I'm gonna run back there and get you.
Okay. Trying to hang on to my self-revive unless we really need it. Maybe we actually need it.
You need it. Yeah, go ahead and use it, because I'm pretty low on health right now. I don't want them all to go down.
Oh, can these guys just walk right out of the bubble? Man, come on.
Yeah, so the enemies that have abilities of their own will sometimes resist your shit.
That fucking sucks. They just walked right through my bubble and killed me again.
Okay, well.
I'm down.
Well, why don't we
Now I'm
reform the party with someone else in charge? And
Okay. Jason, you want to try hosting? I think you're a little farther in the story than I am.
Okay, yeah, sure. How do we get out of this here? Should we just return to lobby? Bust up this
yeah.
party?
Let's I'll return to lobby. And okay.
I crashed again.
Oh, well.
Oh, so did I.
Awesome.
Oh,
Well, I guess. Okay, so did I. So I think we found where the Outriders issues are that people keep talking about. It's in the multiplayer.
Hi.
So
To be fair, I have also crashed a dashboard in single player as well.
okay. They have an issue right now that I guess also is being fixed next week, where the cross-play between PC and console doesn't work. So if you're cross-playing with PlayStation players, it works, but PC and vice versa. PC players shouldn't play with console because it will just cause drops. But there are
Does crossplay hook up through the Square Enix account, I assume?
you generate
that
a code
Oh, what?
and then have to give the code to people. It's
Like a one-time code? Or
yes,
is that a...
yes. In the party menu, there's a way to
Weird.
do that. Yeah. It's an awkward system, but I guess maybe they just didn't want to create a friends list or whatever around that Square Enix account, because you have to create that account, I think, to
really
play.
I didn't. I'm
you
not sure
may have already
done
done it in a previous Square game, like if you've already linked your
Right.
stuff. Oh, you know what? It was the demo. You couldn't play the demo without linking a Square Enix account.
Okay.
And I had not
Hey,
done
I'm
that on
telling
Xbox before, so I had to go.
It just occurred to me the 1-2 punch of Square Enix releases over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, and they both feel old in different ways. It's weird. But also, I think Outriders is good old.
Okay, sure.
And Ball and Wonder World is bad old. I don't know.
You know, I'll give them one thing. They're putting out games.
Hey, they're putting out games. That's more than I can say for any other publisher these days, I guess. Well, Deathloop just got pushed back.
All right, so I'm going to set my game privacy to open.
Or set it to friends only, I guess, maybe, in case
Friends only?
someone's stream sign. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
All right,
I
I
don't know
will join you.
Either I don't have Brad on my friends list,
I see you.
or I don't see him.
Actions, view profile, send invite. Is it maybe I'm following you, and you don't follow me?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Gee, thanks.
That could be it. I'll
Before
follow
we
you.
go here, I'll go into the weapon mod screens and stuff so people can see some of that.
Okay.
I think some of the they've got maybe a few too many currencies and things, like there's so many currencies that one of them they just decided not to break out on the main menu and use the same icon for them, even though there are different types of that currency. It's a really awkward setup. But you can take a piece of gear and like you can raise its rarity, you can level it up. So if you have like I like this sick pair of pants and it's only level 16, you can spend whatever points to get it up to your current level, your current equipable level. You can
Brad, how do
swap
you
the
spell
mods
your name?
around at will.
BRADX0R.
X0R. Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, I could because Jeff is in your party and we're
You
friends.
could just join on me.
If
There you
I
go.
had, well, no, not through the game. I didn't. When did they add this? I went to in the dashboard, the Xbox dashboard. There is a happening now category, and it has you.
Oh,
in your
right.
sessions
Yes. Yeah, they added a tile
under-
for that. Yeah.
under people. your session is listed under happening now. So I mean, you're running a happening session. I guess I should join it.
It's true. In,
Yeah,
in the Game
damn
Pass
right.
app, they just added something that says like, here's what your friends are doing with Game Pass games, and are they joinable and stuff like that. I don't know.
Oh,
if those two
interesting.
things are tied together, but it's like it seems like a good
Maybe.
addition.
And then when I went into it, there's both join game and there's also ask to join if you're not friends with everybody and you need to like they need to opt you in. You can like send a hey, can I join?
That's neat.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think the dashboard has gotten pretty good on this console.
Yep. There's some stuff that I still wish like getting to the list of achievements. I wish was a little bit easier. Your account level. They've done a good job, I think, with like oh god. Maybe I don't even know. Oh, wait, do I have to? There they are. Yeah. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's the songs restarted. I was like, why did my audio just
weird.
completely die? It was like because the song.
So we're gonna go to the quarry, which is the second like city that you go to, in about 10 seconds or so.
Okay.
You guys want to stick with World Tier 3?
You'd probably bump it up. I mean, Jeff's way
Okay.
above us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
That's true.
down for whatever.
And I was on 4 before we did this. So.
Oh, were you? Okay. I thought you said you were on 3, so I set it to that.
And okay, I will run and show the weapon mod stuff here. Assuming
So you can't just do that on the fly, like out in the field. You have to find like a table or something.
Yeah, you have to go to a guy. Oh, this is where we were. This is the
Oh, what?
swamps.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Huh? Weird. All right. Well,
but since it's your session, it'll be much more playable now, I guess. I wonder, Where's
I
the
don't
truck?
remember coming
Oh,
to
we're
this place
we're at our
before.
last checkpoint. Yeah, no, that's the thing. This is our. This is
Oh.
where we quit.
oh, so his
Whoa.
checkpoint got bumped up to a spot in the story he hasn't been to
Yeah,
yet.
I don't
so.
know.
That's bizarre.
Yeah,
You should
I
be able
thought
to
it
roll.
was-
you might have to
Yeah,
quit
let me-
again to roll it back, or send us back to a lobby, or I mean, or we could just fight through these swamps. I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, we can give it another shot. See if it
Yeah.
scales it to his level. Maybe I'm not optimistic, but
right,
He's got
all
the
right,
crown
roll
over
tier 4.
his head, so I'm assuming. Yeah, these
Too much damage.
are super low level.
oh yeah,
yeah.
yes, okay. I'm killing these guys in like 2 hits now.
There we go.
Video games.
I wish they had maybe done a better job about scaling the game for mismatched players. Yeah. They do let you go back and replay anything, and obviously you can reset the world tier and stuff. So it seems like you can kind of do it on your own, but. Wow, I'm getting like tooltips for stuff that I've seen before, probably because maybe you haven't seen it.
Yeah, maybe. Weird. Oh. Damn, I got one of these dudes that's got my number.
All right.
Time
shit.
bubble.
I want in the bubble.
This game have crits.
Yes,
Yes.
I don't.
it's the different
headshots
colored
that
numbers.
Shit.
Ugh.
I gotta reset to this. Resets my. Oh, why can't I use that ability? Why is that grayed out? Even though it's okay, there it is. Weird.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Level 8.
All
Nice.
Man, I wonder if I'll just be able to skip the story up to this point after I
I
leave.
wonder.
Well, I mean, because you can go back into that menu outside of the game and reset your story progress, or set it to wherever you want. So I imagine you could just set it back to whatever story quest you were on and just play it from there. So
I'm talking about not playing that content.
Oh, or yes, I guess the option is always to just not.
What if they don't make me do
Fighting
that?
over that goddamn hole in the ground since I can remember. But last time the
That is
insurgents
also
took him back,
strange.
Corrigan decided it wasn't worth any more of our time. We blasted the place and filled the road with mines to protect our flank.
Much more of these fucking guys. So I'll just pop my gun thing here, so it's ready to go. So the kind of the cool thing about this teleport ability is like it creates a real risk versus reward, or like you can get into some shit and then shoot your way out of it because when you teleport, you are teleporting like halfway through their ranks in a lot of cases. So it's like suddenly you're surrounded on all sides. And then it's like, okay, now I need to shoot my way out of this until I can teleport again, and then maybe teleport to the outside of the ring of enemies, and then work my way back in.
It's kind of a little bit like Vanguard from Mass Effect.
Sure, yeah.
Or like dash in and like shoot up close kind of thing. It took me a little while to get used to because when you teleport, you are basically reverse direction from where you started.
Yes.
Kind of like behind the guy and turned around, so it's like, which way am I facing? Like, it takes a little bit of
so that's why I say the game, like, and maybe that's just a trickster thing, but like you are just staring at the mini map nonstop to be like, okay, what side are the enemies on now? And so I wish the mini map was maybe a little more detailed, but it's mostly fine. I must be getting hit with something that is preventing me from using my abilities, because sometimes, even though my cooldown is recharged on my knife thing, it's still grayed out. I don't know what's going on with that.
That's a large monster. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna time bubble that thing.
I'm gonna make it sick.
And watch it totally ignore it.
Yeah, it resisted it.
There we go.
But you will get some of your effects to proc on these guys. Sometimes, they do resist a lot of it. But like, when I have a gun that has freezing bullets on it, like some of the boss enemies, like I will still freeze them sometimes. Also, I'm shocking them. I have a mod that makes it so when I have shield energy, which I get for all sorts of different things that I'm doing, like teleporting or killing. That shield emits electricity that will shock the fuckers.
Rolled away and he still hit me. Yeah. Kind of a weird way. I'm like a Doom Eternal thing where I stick out like a little dude.
Yeah.
I need health,
Yep, I mean, that teleport ability is definitely that, because you're like, okay, I'm getting fucked up here. I need to teleport to someone that I can just immediately kill.
Yeah, it was almost to the point where I wondered if the boss fights just spawn fodder guys endlessly for that exact purpose.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Yeah, down to auto.
Holy shit.
Okay, that's shit. I don't.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it.
The road's clear. What next?
That's our way to the quarry. You need to find a way to open the gate.
Will do.
Yeah, check out my loot here real quick. Damn.
All right, I'll take a look at mine.
Holy shit.
That is the first new pistol I've found since I started playing this game. That is really weird.
You're gonna see my weird beard face. 22. I don't want to get rid of my modded fucking jacket though.
Yeah.
Plus the sweet jacket.
So you see this, and y'all won't, but for the folks at home, the little window-shaped thing on the next to the right side of the mod there means it's already in my catalog. So if you find something like Essence Thief here, which I don't have, I can shard this, and then it will be in my inventory, and I can use it an infinite number of times. Why is my mouse cursor, my fake mouse cursor, suddenly not responding? This must have dropped last time we were playing. This is a better assault rifle than the one, or a higher number anyway, but this one has freeze bullets and a second ability.
I love how we just got our caravan of trucks here.
Yeah, the game doesn't pause. Even
dumb.
even when you're playing alone, the game doesn't pause, and so you can take damage, and trucks can drive up, and all kinds of shit.
A little node over here if you want to info thing.
Oh, like a collectible or whatever.
Yeah. It's over here. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently there's straight
it's
up
got-
mineral harvesting in this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to any crafting or anything. What's
Oh yeah. So that's there's a guy you meet that is the crafting man, and that is where
Okay.
you do all the mod swapping and all the other stuff. You know, you're getting these resources. Scrap is the money. So if you sell stuff, you get scrap. But if you break things down, you get leather from armor and iron from guns. And then titanium is kind of a rarer. It's a rarer resource that is accept. Wait,
it just timed
sorry.
out? So
Okay.
that's fine.
Accept. It's a weird system, the travel system. I mean, it makes sense to have people vote and stuff, but it feels like if the host, if there's no response, I feel like they should just assume yes.
That transition just what? That cutscene just for
Pretty
door opening?
janky.
Yeah, this game is definitely like has a ton of just like here's a cutscene of a door opening, and what's weirder is you can skip them. You can hit B and cancel out of the door opening cutscene.
Is this the game that was going around on Twitter when the demo came out? If there's like a 3-second cutscene of a guy jumping over like a little gap
Yes,
or something?
yes, this is
okay.
yes,
Yeah, yes, this all makes sense now.
yeah, which Gears 5 kind of does.
There's I think we can open this over here. We shoot this stuff. Yeah.
That's not the door we're going through. Wait, was that just a shootable wall? I didn't know that was a thing
Yeah.
you could do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't. There was explosives behind
oh,
it that you
okay.
could hit.
All right. Well, even still, I did not
Yep.
know that was a thing.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah.
The fuck? Get off me.
It's like I'm trying to teleport, but everything is dying too fast. So it's just like, nope, no valid targets. That one's too busy blowing up.
That's a big dude. Oh man. Okay, die. Very good.
Okay. That guy fucking died. Oh, hey, there's like a boss. Captain icon, whatever it is.
Ooh, world tier went up. Auto loot.
So I think, yeah, between like the world tier and some of the other stuff, like the game gives me like some Diablo 3 vibes in terms of structure.
Yeah, the world tier in it,
Yeah.
essentially.
And also in the sense that I get the impression that, you know, with the way they've handled a lot of the, hey, just warp around in the story, whatever, like it's definitely like a game that they are thinking like, oh, you'll play through these areas a zillion times because you're hunting for loot. And I guess that's the
It's
question.
not being too presumptuous.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure I like this game that much for that to do that. We'll see. Shoot that guy up.
Oh.
I think it's got like a good fun melee attack and like a really short cooldown on it.
What does yours do?
My running melee is basically like the Titan, the Destiny like ground pound.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that everybody's? Okay. I wasn't sure if that was classical or not.
Mine's cryo though, so it'll freeze enemies.
Mine will slow them down. It'll like
Really?
paralyze them for a little bit. I keep shooting your turret. I keep thinking like, oh, the guy.
Sorry. They're like thorns on it and shit, so it looks.
Yeah. It looks scary. I mean, it's piercing.
I think he's dead. Ah, there we go.
No, they're dead.
Oh, I got 2 grenades now. Oh. Game's dumb fun.
Yeah, it's like very simple. Like there's not too much to say about it other than like I've been having a pretty good time playing it, despite you know whatever problems I've got with the story and all that other stuff. And like I've spent a good amount of time thinking about it when not playing it.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. And I'm even at a point with it where even though they are specifically nerfing the ability that I am using to proceed, I'm like, no, that's actually probably the right thing to do. Because it will let me have more fun playing the game a different way. Wait, did I just get like decent level loot even though we're... Okay, so I'm still getting... Like... Oh, because it's mapped to the world tier, so I'm still getting like somewhat appropriate loot
decent.
for me.
Cool.
It's not like tied to the enemy level of the area or anything. I'll look at all that stuff later.
Jakob, the road's yours.
That was an awkward thing where I just teleported to you. There was a line of dialogue, and then it just slowly faded out into this thing.
It's awkward, yeah.
Okay. If they're going to unpack the trucks here, then we
So
can
long, fuckers.
look at the mod.
So long, fuckers.
So long,
Mindful on
fuckers.
foot.
Better than where you're headed. Have fun getting yourselves killed.
That's
Yeah,
it.
fuckers.
The quarry. Got a plan to get us through alive. We have to make some modifications to the truck.
You're not touching the truck.
We
Shit
have
fucker.
to seal the interior. Then with lithium perchlorate to generate oxygen and iron powder and lithium hydroxide to scrub CO2,
English, please.
the truck will be like a bubble. And we'll be safe inside so long as we have lithium to generate oxygen. That'll give us time to find the source of the signal.
Would you expect me to magically pour more lithium out of my ass when our supply runs out?
I can do without the snide remarks. The only source
And
of
the
lithium
language.
on Eno
Yeah,
comes from
gosh.
old batteries from Earth. Now, most of them were scavenged for parts long ago, but the mining operation's been inaccessible for years.
So people
There's
asking
bound to still
in
be some
chat
of them
about
around here.
a shaky cam
Simply
adjustment
put,
setting
we
at
find the
all.
batteries, we
There
can
Did I
is
look at?
one,
Is there
yeah.
one? Yeah, I don't have a
Yeah,
problem
they're
with the
in
way
the
it
weather.
looks and moves. It's
Move.
fine. Okay, so let's just get rid of some of this junk that we're not going to use.
Is there any difference between breaking stuff down in your inventory versus like selling it at a vendor? Is it
Yes,
exact
so
same?
you'll get different resources. If you sell it to the
Oh.
vendor, you get scrap. If you break it down, you
Ah.
get the crafting resources. So there's kind of, I feel like you kind of have to decide early on which path you're going to take, because I don't have nearly enough money to buy good shit, but I can level up all the shit I find and swap my mods around and do whatever I need to do there. All right, we don't need that.
It's weird. I don't have an objective now. I can set a waypoint, but or
Sadie,
not a waypoint.
I'm
but
heading in. Tell me what I'm looking for.
You're looking for old
Not a
batteries.
trail thing,
They
but
could be in capacitors,
I've got a quest
engines,
active
mining
for
equipment,
collecting this
burnt out
lithium. I wonder if
electronics.
that's just a
3
factor of
batteries
like the
should be
weird
enough.
mismatch in.
I hope.
yeah.
Notes.
And I can't talk to anyone.
Oh, that's even
Oh,
weirder.
the prompt wasn't coming up.
Okay.
But if I
Oh.
hold X,
Oh, this is gear upgrade, dude. Okay.
Yeah, that's gear upgrade guy. So,
versions work.
Improved rarity, sure. Ah. Do it.
okay, so you can leveling up an item or improving the tier of rarity costs the highest, the hardest to get currency, titanium. So my advice would be like use that sparingly.
Okay.
It's 50 to go up a tier, and then I think 16 to just level up your stuff.
What am I burning to level it up? Is this like bar, gold bar looking icon?
Oh, that's just iron. I think leveling. Well, for me, leveling up costs titanium, and I don't know if that's just because I'm going above my character level. Maybe it's different there, or maybe it's different for guns than it is for armor. Let's check.
Feels like crafting is maybe the way to go over buying stuff.
I think crafting
don't
is
know.
way more interesting, just to show people like so these are the mods that I have sharded in other weapons, and now I can just place them onto any weapon or armor that I want. Well, actually these are weapon mods, so there are separate mods that go on armor. But point being, I'm still missing one on tier 1. You eventually start, and I've started to get some of the tier 2 mods, so this is like better toxic bullets and stuff like that, and I've not seen any tier 3s yet. And the cost to change your mods out is actually pretty inexpensive, all told. It's 100 leather or iron, and you get that. So swapping this stuff around to kind of fit your build. So like I've got, let's see here, you know, I have most of my stuff equipped around that knife thing, the weird mind blade, and so slasher here means I can use it twice before it cools down. But you know, there's stuff for each of the different abilities here that you can find. So for the time bubble, you can make the time bubble bigger. You can make it so enemies entering the time bubble get a status effect. You can also make it so you get shield when time bubble ends. I think there's another one for, I think one of these two is you heal if you're inside the time bubble, which is
cool.
Which is kind of cool. But so I don't have that. I have seen that one, but I don't have it because I replaced that with a different. I wanted to equip that gear with the mod I wanted, and if you replace that skill or that mod with something else, it goes away. And so you have to decide if you like. So I've had multiple cases where it's like, oh, this is high level loot that I should use, but I don't like the mod on it. But also I don't have the mod, so I should add it to my catalog. I should really shard this, but I actually want to equip it. But if I'm going to equip it, then I need to put my cool shit on it. And so I've passed on adding those to my mod catalog. Shards is the thing I was talking about, being like, here's a currency so confusing that they didn't even bother breaking it out here. Because if we go down here and hover over shards, it pops out into 10 different lists of, I've got 231 crit damage shards and 215 weapon life leech shards and 129 cooldown reduction shards. So your gear will have different stats on them, and you will need the appropriate shards to level them up. And that's crazy. This is too much. They've done this wrong, I think.
Oh man.
But sure, I'll level up my pants. But I don't have enough cooldown reduction shards to get the last 3 levels of that. So what are we gonna do?
All right, I'm starting to see the treadmill, the leapfrog here.
Yes.
Like, do I want to break down this gun that I like this attribute on so I can then put that attribute on other things, or do I just want to keep leveling up the gun I like?
Right. Usually how I would do it is I would, it's a leapfrog thing of like, here's a better gun and I'm going to equip it, but as soon as I get back to the guy, I'm going to put my cool my cool mod on it.
Where do these class points come from? That's not title
I'll be right
level.
That's
there.
leveling.
I think,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh god, I've just been leveling a lot.
Yes. Also, yes, you level up and occasionally get skill points. I've been spending mine very haphazardly because it looks like you can just reset it. And there are some abilities or some modifiers for your abilities here, not necessarily new abilities. Those just come with levels. So when I hit level 22, I will get the final ability for the trickster. And so on. Well, I'm ready to go do something. You guys want to go find some battery stuff?
Sure.
Okay. Then let's run this way. Oh, I didn't change. I was going to change the... You know what? Sorry. Before we go, I'm going to swap the style of my assault rifle over. That was...
Oh, could you do that on the same gun?
Yes.
I thought that... I assumed that was fixed.
No. So you will unlock the different variants of weapons. I'm not... It says... I might say in the menu here. Yeah, so as you level up, you unlock additional weapon variants, I guess is what it's saying here. And so I can change to... and I wish it was a little bit better about, like, okay, so sharpshooter is a low clip size. I can go with a higher clip size, lower RPM, lower crit multiplier, higher stability, accuracy, or do I just go standard? I think I'm just going to go standard. And so...
Chris, I think Chris Hilton in the chat friend of the site, has a good point. People talking about all these games kind of looking the same, and he's like, everybody loves making junkyards and sewers for some reason, and I have to say, I don't know what that reason is.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's kind of what baffles me about the setting of this game. Some people in chat were saying that it does get more visually interesting later on.
That's what I've heard.
I see some screenshots, yeah.
To be fair,
It looks pretty diverse.
so there's that at least, but man, it sure is like kind of drab and
there's been some
generic.
gear that I've found that I've really liked the look of. I think right now, like this like Dead Space ass looking future helmet is like, I feel like it's in every goddamn video game now. Of just like, look, it's a helmet with no visor. How does it even work, man? The future's weird. And I'm kind of over some parts of that style. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is the junkyard, is the brown junkyard just the water level of this era?
Yes, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't really play Destiny so much anymore, but like that was one of the things that kept me coming back. Was at least it was always very interesting to look at.
Yeah.
Reflection of our emotional state.
Think so.
Did you get sucked into this cutscene that I started?
In here.
No.
Okay.
I just
X
started
TED
it.
There's a side
myself,
quest
so-
over here that I picked up.
Lost count. Fucking insurgents flooded in and murdered all the miners.
God, I gotta look up this voice actor. I need to know who this is.
We were supposed to be the neutral down here. I managed to hide, but these sons of bitches lined up my men. I slit their throats like fucking...
I think the effect for me is greatly enhanced by the fact that I'm wearing the tier 1 beard
fucking plan.
with the smarm.
Explosives in the elevator shaft. You're gonna bury them alive down there. Yeah, but it's not working. The line's cut somewhere. Maybe you can repair. I'll repair the line.
I will accept any side
Hang
quest.
tight. Did you find where the line is broken?
I'm trapped
It's
because
the
I'm
only thing
stuck
stopping
between
this
Brad
plunger
and the
from working.
cutscene man. Can I roll out of it? Nope. I'm just stuck.
Threads and immovable.
How about now? You're still stuck?
Still stuck.
Oh, that's amazing. Jason also... No. Wow. Just keep trying. I want to see if this is possible.
Don't drag this out anymore.
This should not be
than you have to.
possible.
I want to give those insurgents what's coming to them.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Alright.
Hey.
I've definitely gotten stuck between like an enemy and a wall, and that's super frustrating.
Might as well
Yeah.
put my skills to good
It's
use.
so bad.
Alright, I picked up the side quests. The side quests are definitely like, here's an area, and that's why the cutscene of the guy jumping the gap comes in, is just like, here's the area for this side quest, and you find it, and it's like, enter the area for this side quest, and then it's a it's like 2 combat arenas, and then the thing you're looking for, and then you warp back to the hub area, and then go to the next door, and it says start this side quest. Like the level design is really like
I said, man, mechanical and just as video gamey as possible.
Yep.
Like I walked up and grabbed that poster off the wall, at which point it disappeared from the wall, and then I watched Jason's character walk up and do the exact same animation when no poster was there.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that's this game.
That is the game they have made. Yes.
Just like only the thinnest veneer of reality over this just like endless loot treadmill.
Yeah.
This one looks intact. 2 more to go.
Wow.
All right. Now this gun now shoots the way I want it to shoot. I forgot this was an automatic shotgun. I've been pulling the trigger over and over again like a damn rube. I just want to make sure the shots hit, you know? Think about it. Okay.
Like I just threw at my turret as soon as the last person died.
There's a chest over here.
It comes back real quick though.
Wants stuff. Yeah, I think the cooldowns have been mostly short enough to feel like you're always doing something or you always have options. In fact, it often feels like if you're in a situation where you're like, oh, everything is on cooldown, you're about to die anyway. Like you've fucked up somewhere. Like same deal. Like if you're running away, if you're like, oh, I got to get out of here, and all you can do is turn and run, you might as well. You're dead. You're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's because like playing on tier 6 and stuff, it's very much been like I need to be good to stay alive at all, and it forces you to kind of engage with pretty much every system. And I think that's why I'm not too mad about the whole like them nerfing the bullet stuff, is because it subverts some of that a little bit and turns it into more of a shooter.
You really think the duck's flat is gonna work?
Kind of feel like the game is at its most boring when I'm just standing there shooting.
You got a death wish and are dragging the rest of us down with you.
Is this about Channa? He's got reasons for a choice, Jakob. I think you just gotta live with
Well,
it.
I gained 3 levels since we started this. Pretty all right.
Is there a level cap?
There must be. I don't know. I feel like it would be nice. Like I feel like it would fit into this game's kind of fuck it whatever vibe if the level cap was enough for you to fill out every hit on the skill tree. So it's like, hey, make no choices. You will have it all. Like I feel like that's kind of what I want out of this game. Is just like, yeah, get more powerful. Why not? And we will level up the enemies appropriately. So while you feel more powerful, it is maybe not completely breaking the game. But yeah, you know, I've been pleasantly surprised by it, I guess, especially from just how the demo went down. I was just like, this demo seems dire.
Yeah, that seemed pretty rough. I was not excited to play the game after playing the demo.
Yeah. Yeah, it was more a feeling of like I resigned myself to like, well, there's not a lot coming out, and this is, even if this doesn't seem like a great game, it's very much my kind of game, so I will probably spend some amount of time with it. But you know what?
Like, not a lot of overwhelming negatives, but nor a lot of overwhelming positives.
Yes.
It's just here.
It's okay. It's the right game for right now, and it's the perfect game for Game Pass.
Yes. Kind of a B game, you might say.
Yes, an absolute B game.
This could have been, I don't know, a Majesco release once upon a time.
I don't know. I think if it's
Or
like a THQ.
A THQ
like, you
is
know,
maybe a little bit higher
from
tier
the
than-
developers of the outfit comes
Right.
Outriders. Or like in some world, this is like a red faction or something.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. A lot of loot coming out of that guy.
Oh nice.
I got nothing out of that guy.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's 5 things.
Oh wait, okay. He was still in the process of blowing up on my end, but he still only dropped. Well, hey, he dropped titanium, which is like.
Whoa. Hey.
There's a bird. Can't teleport behind a bird. Do that though.
Hmm? Kind of wish the auto loot picked up ammo as well.
Oh,
wonder if I could set up for
that'd
that.
probably be too easy.
Yeah.
I've got all the lithium.
It should fill you up.
Bring them on back
Oh.
and finish building the purifier.
I can't quite. Wow, fucking. This gun is 2 guns.
Oh yeah, the pistols.
It's a pistol that is
Yeah,
two pistols.
sometimes the pistols are 2 pistols. I'll go spend. I just got a class point, so I'll go spend that. Class melee inflicts weakness. That's not terrible. I'm not currently using any of those abilities, but anomaly power 50%. That's probably the right answer, but I'm not playing that way right now. So, what are the weakness lasts longer, resistance piercing. Fuck it, let's get this. I have had a very whatever attitude to the skill tree of just like, what am I doing right now? This? Okay, I'll get the thing that's going to help that, I guess. You guys looking at
I
stuff?
was messing with stuff.
Yeah, I'm just checking this.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes. So the blade spin, your Baraka style blade spin. I used it for a while and then went back because I started finding mods for the basic slash. I mean, obviously you could equip both if you wanted to, but now that I've seen more of the mods for the spin thing, like that seems like it would be pretty good too.
And I finally got something better than my hoodie. I refuse.
Did we miss a return marker or something? Did we? Okay.
Yeah, normally they give you a little Outriders icon that you can touch to go back to camp or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't think that.
You just got real lucky, old man.
What if she comes with us? If we make it through, someone has to keep the briefcase and me safe when you're not around.
Look, old man, I don't do charity work.
No, please, we need you.
Give me a break. She's playing us. This is her way of weaseling her way into our troop. She's spying for Corrigan.
You see that in your crystal ball? Admit it, you psychopath.
You know I'm right.
Are there 2 key characters in this game?
Prize you're after,
Yeah.
I
freak.
feel like I don't know. I can't keep up.
There's definitely a level of like this game wants you
Tracking a
to
signal that's
maybe
coming
care
from
about
beyond
these
the
characters in a
anomaly.
way that I don't know that I'm capable of.
Find it.
And so they're
gonna
like when they
reconnect
name
to the
drop all of
force
these, like, what about
and bring down those lost
Corrigan?
supply
And
pods.
Right.
the rest of the oddities, or, you know, I was
Keep
like, I don't
Dr.
even
Zahedi
know.
alive and keep
I
your
don't remember
stupid
any of
mouth
these
shut.
people.
And
There's a
you'll get
lady
your
back
share
at the
of
first camp who is the lady that you talked to
Deal.
at the very beginning of the game on the other end of the time skip.
Yes.
And then, you know, you find a guy who is doing some kind of future cocaine.
Fucking believable.
And I remember that guy.
I remember the shitty corporate bureaucrat from the intro
I know. She's a pain. in
Oh
the
yeah,
ass.
yeah.
that turns on you.
But,
That's about it.
Well, if you lay a hand on her
And Jakub.
ever
Yeah.
again, I'll run you over
And
with this
there's
goddamn
Jakob.
truck.
Dabrowski.
Is it doing his like kind of dime store Peter Stormare thing?
Yeah. Dime Stormare. There. Travel to the forest.
Load.
I heard the forest was maybe where the game took on a different look, so maybe we should try to
Okay.
proceed
Good to me.
and see if we can get there. Let me just shard all this gear because I'm just not going to use any of it. That thing, what is that? God. No, no, no. I'm going to keep this other assault rifle for now, but I really don't think I'm going to use it over the higher rarity tier thing. And that's trash as well.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm ready.
We'll go to the forest.
Right, I gotta upgrade this hoodie so I can keep using it. Ah, fuck, man. The hoodie's got the twisted rounds on it. That's no good. Forget it.
Let's go to the forest.
Well, if you shard, I mean, that's the thing. If you shard the hoodie, then you're doing like weird skittery legs. It's really cool looking. Oh, sorry. If you shard the hoodie, then you can put that twisted rounds ability onto any piece of armor you want to ever.
Yeah, I just don't want that ability because they're about to nerf that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you get set?
I'm set.
Yeah, I thought I saw a countdown and now it's not there.
Yeah,
I accepted
it was
but
only
maybe-
for like 5
yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, maybe the countdowns are not long enough or something.
Oh, now it's 17 seconds. That's weird. Anyway, should be back up.
So what you're saying, Brad, is that this game needs a transmog system so that you can keep that hoodie look no
Yep.
matter what.
Got one
Okay.
shot
Yep.
at this. Let's be honest.
Now that'll come in year 3
anyone
when
who
they start
follows me out there
losing
today
players.
is probably gonna die,
Right.
and we'll all be home for Christmas. How do I keep getting
I'm
myself
curious to
into
see
this
what the
shit?
future of this game is, because one of the things they said about the patch is they are giving players some items when the patch comes out, because like, hey, you played it while it was broken, so here's some stuff, and one of them is an emote, and they said this emote is unavailable in the game right now. Like, there's no other way to get it right now. So clearly they've got stuff already in the game in some form that they can just kind of dole out, or maybe they're adding in the patch and they were planning on adding it, but like post-release, they've definitely said like, this is not a live game, which sounds like Square saying like, hey, have you seen what Avengers is doing? Get out there and double down on that message, because they were already kind of they had been talking that way before all that, but
Oh, Permanent Sigh in the chat says the Twisted Rounds nerf is already in.
oh, I thought that was not coming until next week. The rest of the patch stuff.
Do these Game Pass quests stack? Or am I missing out by not going and redeeming them
You
all
have
the
to go
time?
redeem.
Oh, I wonder.
You have to go redeem them, because some of them are dailies and weeklies and stuff.
And then you just lose them if you don't redeem them?
I don't actually know.
Ew, gross.
'Cause I never do that. I have no idea what that does.
You get reward points, which are like the same things you get for using Bing.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You can just straight up get more Game Pass by doing Game Pass quests?
Yes.
Every 6 months or so, I go into their like Bing rewards or whatever, and just like submit to all these sweepstakes.
What's the point, huh?
Why not?
The truck is fucked.
Worry about that later. Let's reseal the door.
Don't go out there. Just wait for me.
Okay, so the forest. This is from the beginning.
wow.
This is where the beginning of the game happened. Where you found the frequency to something that is now a key piece of information 30 years later. Who you calling a chrysaloid? My only option here is delay. It won't let me accept. Oh, it's because I'm already standing here, I bet. That's why. Because Brad ran up and it just accepted, so... It must only pop the voting thing if you're separated. Okay, yeah. Sounds like the rebalance changes were done server side. Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, you're doing this.
Large. Shooting it in the mouth, and yellow numbers are coming out.
Good.
That means you're doing PP damage.
Ooh, ouch.
So
This game better.
this is a case where, like, one of the other bosses I fought, I did this as well, where I basically changed my loadout of skills because you know I can't teleport behind this guy. It's not going to do anything. So that skill is basically useless. So is there something better I could be using? Sure. Also, I don't even know if I can hit him with my blade from here. Maybe if I time it right, but
Oh damn! Gotta go through that.
that's a
Nothing.
thing, huh? I feel like there's some maybe readability. I don't mean isn't the word, but like, you know, this thing is it's drawing circles on the ground to let you know, hey, there's an attack about to land here. But I'm too busy aiming down sights and looking up at him to see that. And
I had to stop using my sniper rifle just because. Of that.
Yeah, and that stuff could be better.
Oh, okay.
All right, now we're doing this.
Moving now.
A lot of people, and this is something I felt from the early parts of the game also, but like definitely a lot of people talking about Defiance. Remember that crummy shooter MMO?
Yeah.
There's definitely some Defiance vibes here, which is not a good, probably not a good thing. That said, I also played way more Defiance than a person should. They re-released it. They like did a light update to it and put it back out with the same content, called it a different game, and changed some of the monetization on it. It's like the weirdest thing.
Oh boy.
Can we actually run up here? No. Okay.
We gotta wait for him.
We can still kind of hit him.
Ah.
Oh,
rocks. All floaty.
Yeah, so it's like this is the weird case where like I feel like most of my abilities are useless. And so I guess there are other abilities I would use, but even still doesn't necessarily feel like. These boss fights, like something about the tightness of this arena and just away a lot of this stuff, but like this and the other big monster boss fight I fought kind of remind me of PSO.
Yeah, I can see that. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm down. Oh.
Are you? Okay.
Brad's got me.
Looking for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess you just gotta like read that when he does that slam, that means you gotta stop and look up for falling rocks or something. I mean, for what it's worth, like Twisted Round still feels effective. It just doesn't feel like overbearingly so. It still feels like a viable skill.
Son of a bitch.
Also, all those bugs drop the loot.
Loot? And leather. That's a leather.
Leather's one of the crafting. Would give the breaking down armor.
Almost got it. Died.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. Enough.
Oh, so it's a longer cooldown on twisted rounds, which, as someone who always forgets to pop it, that probably won't really change.
Oh,
Ooh, oh, hello, purples.
Ooh, 2 purples.
Got 2 purples.
Man, if I just got low-level purples because we were playing on a low world tier. God damn it. Yep, I got a level 12 pair of gloves, but it's 2 abilities that I don't have in my catalog, so that's cool.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, here's so I got a tier 2 mod that does more damage against enemies that are afflicted by toxic. So if I combine that with a gun that shoots toxic bullets, like that would make that cool.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is the rarity. I mean, I don't think I could spend. I don't think I would want to spend the currency required to level this thing up to my appropriate level. So I'm just gonna burn it.
Wait, are there oranges?
Yes.
Yeah,
like named weapons. I got Torment and Agony.
I got Amber Vault, which is a sick-ass looking
Mask
double
of the
gun.
Cannonball.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's got a tier 3 on it.
My guns are electrified or icy or both. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna shred this double gun because who cares? This is garbage now. Apparently, I don't need that anymore.
Guns glow.
We're gonna get rid of that, and then we're gonna.
The loot's pretty good in this game.
It's like I'm hanging out in Ironforge, yelling for an enchanter to come make my hammer glow again.
Yeah. Yo, that's a crazy. Okay, I want it now. They've done it. They've made a game where I'm like, I want to see what that looks like when I'm holding it.
Oh, this is cool.
It's a silly looking gun.
Check out my helmet. Yeah.
That's a good looking helmet.
Yeah. An orange.
This seems all right. These guns seem okay. I feel like I've got some pretty good guns.
Ooh, this is
We should. Let's like. You want to go forward and then we can see what these guns do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad to be getting useful loot. I thought that if we were like the disparity in levels would have made this fruitless or whatever, but that's kind of cool.
Fairy vision said, because it sure as hell doesn't look like we're getting.
I mean, I assume if I roll back to my point in the story, I can just bump the world tier, right?
Yep.
And, like it'll still
No,
be
no, no,
relevant.
it's okay. Something happens.
Who the hell are you?
Raven Man.
Oh no.
Where are you taking us? Who the hell are you people?
All your questions will be answered when we reach Dr. Skurlock.
It's too late. We're not making it to any doctor.
Stand down, or your people will die! You fucking die with them!
Yeah, stupid.
I'm not threatening them, asshole! I'm trying to save them!
Oh.
Okay.
What exactly is in this?
Please.
5G.
Yeah.
Bill Gates
My
made
name
it.
is Nathan Skurlock, xenobiologist.
Dr. Abraham Zahidi. Can you explain to us
Zahidi?
what...
Oh my, what an unexpected honor. I was a follower of your father's work. At least as long as was possible. I haven't so much claim to fame. As you can see,
Don't waste it.
there is one breakthrough of mine that served us rather well.
A little horsey.
Just tell us how it works.
All right,
Yes,
well,
yes,
it's
of
like
course.
a model. It's
My
like
apologies.
the receptors, the spikes.
The
on
fungus wasn't always like this. Its DNA was altered.
Damn machine.
My formula merely tells the fungus against itself. Here, all who are brave enough to reach us are free to live in peace. My antidote must be injected daily. None of us dare stray far away from camp without it. We have a small ceremony each month, just in time for one. No altars, I'm afraid. I hope that the rest of your convoy will attend this evening.
We're not planning on staying long.
Oh, Beyond here, there's only death.
Until the truck is repaired, we're stuck here anyway.
Might as well do some side quests.
Thank you.
Who could have expected
Yeah.
a camp hidden in this place of no return?
Exactly. The signal cannot wait.
Everybody's drunk.
I feel like you didn't need a 3 hours later there.
Jacob.
Like there was no need for it to
Right.
stop and say
Would have
3
found
hours
you
later
first.
because there's just so much.
This was Cuthbert.
It's kind of like an insignificant
here
amount of
before.
time, like in the
Yeah.
grand scheme of things.
Well, shit. I thought things looked familiar. I thought it was Skurlock's drugs. But unless you can pull a spare oil pump from your ass.
Why is he
I can.
Weirdly enough.
concerned
Left the
about
truck here before.
things being
That
pulled
day
out of
the
his
first
ass?
storm.
Yeah.
Maybe I can find it. Find it? That was 30 years ago. Not for me.
True.
Yeah. It's,
He remembers because
Enclave's
it's like it was
main
yesterday.
3 hours ago. All right.
okay.
You know if the stash is cross character?
I don't know.
I would assume so.
Yeah, I would think so, but I haven't I have not created any additional characters, so I'm gonna go see if there's any additional options for upgrade or modding on this sick ass gun I got, or how much it costs to. Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna let me level up my cool new gun, so I'm gonna do that and make it even crazier. I can mod it just like anything else. I can, yeah. Well, all right. Let's make it do some more of this, and why not some more of that? This seems like a gun I will hang on to for a while. Or am I just wasting currency on the first legendary I found?
Right.
Oh well. All right.
This isn't gonna take the win.
I've been seeing shadows.
I think we're gonna have to do some more cutscenes here before we
Yeah.
go shoot.
Whatever it is,
Oh, maybe
I got what you're looking for. And if I don't,
The calendar.
This
with the
side
knife
quest
in
is
it.
starting with the
What's the
line of
story?
dialogue. Not a fan of calendars. Okay, sorry, I was
Look around
accepting
for
a
the guy
side quest. Okay,
Mercero's
now I can.
dead.
That's fine. I missed it.
Curious to see what his game's about.
Okay.
Oh boy. Outriders.
Okay.
Hey, you remember my tunes I used to play?
Like it was yesterday.
I can still
Because
remember
it
some of them.
was.
Please stop, Jacob. Please. I'm serious. Yeah, Jacob, I'm disconnected.
Oh, that's nonsense.
I kind of wish the game was a little more like that, and a little less like grim, I guess. Is this one? I don't know. That gun seems alright.
Yep. Here.
All right.
I enjoy that the green rarity is unusual instead of uncommon.
That's
Yeah.
back here. But you should just be able to auto loot.
Right. Gotta keep remembering to do that.
Things there.
there's a side quest over here we didn't pick. Oh, well, whatever.
Oh no. What?
Just get all those later.
Okay.
I feel like the structure of the levels, the structures of the zone hasn't really changed, where it is just like, all right, there's like only a few different paths to take. Each one leads to a side quest. Like kind of no wasted area, but in a way that makes the game feel very predictable. And then you run into an area that is either like big enough to where you're like, oh, here's where the monsters are going to show up, or like you see a bunch of cover points and you're like, okay, this is where.
Yeah, that's part of the video gaminess I was talking about.
Yeah,
It's just
right,
like it is extremely utilitarian in its design. It's just like this is all here for you to shoot and hide behind.
Yeah.
Like, I think that really clicked for me when you do the very first side quest, which starts with Mr. Chang getting shot.
Yeah.
And then you can just keep doing that side quest and see Mr. Chang get shot over and over.
Right, yes. It's like, hey, do you want to do the side quest again? Like
this game has, like, zero reverence for its own fiction.
Oh, there's a captain of some kind here. I like that when you encounter these like other altereds or other captains or whatever they are, that they have abilities of their own, and you see some variety there. Where it's like sometimes you've just got a gigantic flame column chasing you around the battlefield.
Yeah, I haven't really engaged with that interrupt system too terribly much, where you're supposed to be able to kind of knock them out of some of their abilities as they channel. But then they build up resistance to interrupts, I guess.
Yes, yeah.
As you do that. I gotta say, getting all these guns is kind of having the net effect of making me forget I have skills.
Yeah, it's,
not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's,
Hey, you got a plan of what we're gonna do about all these deserters?
We're not doing anything with them.
For a game that feels its best when you're using all the abilities, there's definitely, like, yeah, like, the more you kind of spend shooting, it's a little less interesting. We got about another 20 minutes here or so before Alex is ready to start drumming, so we'll get a little more in here and then wrap it up.
Gone from level 7 to level 12 now.
Jeez. So I feel like this is the longest stretch I've seen where the game has not had a lot of cover for you to take. Jason, I mean, you're saying your character is very cover focused. Do you feel like you're having a harder time?
I felt initially. Well, I've gotten like a better assault rifle than I have a sniper rifle now. So, if I did this solo, I'd probably have a rough time.
Okay.
Because yeah, they're coming from all angles. Ooh.
Is the trickster the only class that gets shields as part of their heal mechanic? That seemed to be the case when I did the character selection.
I think so.
Which seems weird because it's very useful.
Well, you know, it's also the character that's going to be up close most frequently.
Yeah, I guess so.
And,
yeah, like I guess the tank is the other up close one, but that one just is a tank. So
right. Yeah, there is some part of me that wants to like at least look at the other classes a bit more, but I feel like we're looking at the selection screen, and maybe they don't do a great job of kind of saying, here's what each class is going to evolve into with the different skills that you'll unlock, but like the other 3 classes just seemed bad to me.
I must profess it has been a delight to have met yourself and your
Like on
companion.
paper, like their descriptions of them did not sound enticing
But
at
I have
all.
to ask, your antidote to the fungus, why do you keep it to yourselves out here? Our people are trapped in the valley. If they knew that...
Yes,
Yeah, after this being a gadget-focused class, I've really only got one gadget so far.
They'd have me locked up. War is all they know how to think about.
I guess the mines, I guess would count.
Out here, it's different. We are all free. We don't live in fear of our neighbors slitting our throats. Men and women, allies and enemies. Here, nature, the elements, are our only enemy.
Sounds too good to be true.
Well, we do what we can do. Resources are scarce. But you...
Also a lot of walk and talks.
Yeah.
What? Dirty bastard.
It seems like there's a little bit of finesse to the blade attack that I'm using also, where like if I'm kind of rotating the camera as I use it, I can kind of sweep a slightly larger area and hit more enemies.
Yeah, that thing's got a weirdly big AoE on it.
It was hard at first to kind of dial in the range for it too, because it's not like if it's make contact directly, it'll go out a little bit in front of you, so you can kind of use it through cover.
The combat's not bad in this game.
Yeah.
You get some good weapons and like chain your abilities together in the right way.
Yeah, I think that stuff's pretty satisfying. I mean, that's kind of what has kept me going. Is like, hey, actually, and this area that we've been playing through feels different. Where like everything up to this point has been more like these Gears of War ass arenas full of cover. Like this is a little more.
Yeah, I don't think the game puts its best foot forward by having you fight human enemies with a bunch of waist-high cover at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, like I had a sequence right before the part that we played.
We're just passing through.
Skurlock has no say who stays or leaves.
Where I was on like a big trench warfare ass battlefield full of guys with like, you know, there's some cover in the trenches, but like you're really kind of like trying to take this hill, and it was kind of cool.
That you won't be here long.
Kang is not happy that we're here. Whoever Kang is. Is it Liu Kang?
Krang from the Ninja Turtles?
Turn into a dragon and...
Well, this should be interesting.
Do this hunt before we get out of here.
Yeah, sure. If that's nearby. It's pretty good about just pushing right on the D-pad to track a new quest, which is cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So as soon as you pick it up, you can kind of just...
Oh, I missed my window. Have you seen any power-ups for your melee attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, but I've seen them on the skill tree though, not on the
Gotcha.
mod.
Oh shit! Gotta get up there.
I'm still getting that thing where my ability doesn't seem to be on cooldown, but it is grayed out and I can't use it. I don't know what that is. Like, am I being silenced? Is there some kind of...
Yeah, I wonder.
Like, an enemy interrupts you and you're just kind of locked out of your stuff for a little bit? I'm not sure. Like, it's either that or some kind of weird network thing.
Big boy.
Purple. Damn.
Whoa, imploder. All right, well, shit, man. Getting to be a cool part of the game where suddenly there are even better guns.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really stingy with the loot.
No.
Like, I just got 2 more purples off of that, off that thing.
I got a level 15. Well, whatever. It's a double gun. I already have a double gun. That's fine. I don't need another. I wonder how much titanium I get for... I'm going to find out.
Shit.
I'm gonna
got 2 purples, but they were both gloves. It's a loot game.
What's it look like?
2.
Exactly as we left it.
You have something in common then. Get that oil
Moo
pump, will you?
metal jacket. Ah, I lost my trench coat. But this is 3 times as good as what I was wearing, so alright. Oh, now I'm just dumb looking.
Yeah. I think we got switched back. I don't know if that's something that like is done at a party level, but I think we got switched off of that hunter quest we picked up.
Okay. Last map.
I switched back and it's this away.
What's it called?
Hunter Split Tooth.
Wait, do we have to turn it in to get credit?
No, we haven't done it.
Oh. I thought I assumed the thing we killed was it.
No.
I might not have... Oh, no, there it is.
But I think I can warp you here by entering the area.
Okay. Side quest. Accept. I didn't see it on my map, but it's my list.
Yeah. Someone in chat asking if this is fun single player. This is the first time I've played 3-player, and we're kind of chewing through stuff.
But it's kind of fun.
But it's still fun, yeah. But I mean, all my time up to this point, or almost all of it, has been spent playing alone, and it's fine. I think you'll run into some situations with the world tier stuff where you'll be like, okay, if I'm gonna play at these higher tiers, I'm gonna need more people. I turned invisible. I teleported and it turned my character invisible. This is Yeah, you know, game probably needs a patch or two, huh?
Yeah.
Still invisible.
I feel like that's just going to be games this year, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're invisible on my end, too.
Awesome. Kind of into it.
Yep.
Turned it into a first-person shooter.
There you go.
Okay, here comes the thing we already killed. Oh, it's already out. It was also... Oh, that's...
Invisible. Shit, there's so much recoil on the gun. I'm holding straight down and it's still going on. Got purple.
I feel like at this point, every time I see stuff pop out, I'm just pushing down with the pad.
Yeah.
Not even running up to stuff anymore. It's like, honestly, like, you need to shard everything. You need to get materials to level up your shit.
Yeah.
Like, the auto loot by default ignores a lot of tiers, and so I set it as low as it would go. Because I just want to shard all that crap.
9 things there. Wow. You can allow it.
Okay. All right. Should go back to Trench Town and give this trophy to Noah.
Hopefully, Jeff will finally join us.
We'll teleport back to camp here. I think we'll wrap it up. See if I reappear when we get back there.
Huh. It will not let me go.
Does it not letting you vote? I already started it, so you just probably need to accept.
Okay. Just made it.
There we go. So that's Outriders. It seems cool.
Yeah. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, like I said, it seems like a fantastic... I'm still invisible.
Shit.
But I have a shadow.
Ew.
Seems like a really great Game Pass game.
Yeah.
But the more I play of it, you know what? I could see a scenario where someone pays full price for this, but I'm not sure. I'm a little less sold on it that way. But as part of that subscription, it's hard to deny.
This lady's over here sitting on nothing.
Yeah. Well, if you are gonna.
Jason is no longer animating, or he's no longer. He's stuck in. He's stuck in his dance animation as he runs around.
Great.
Awesome.
Yep. I'm seeing that as well. These are the good bugs, I think. How do you even? How do you dance? I want to dance while I'm invisible.
I picked up a dance as a.
Or how do I emote at all? I don't actually.
Looks like
Hold left on the
left.
D-pad.
Okay.
Why do you have to send me on this stupid fucking mission? Is he trying to get rid of me?
Okay.
I can't
Terrific.
walk away with these people.
Well,
I gotta just bring
Where do we turn in this trophy?
something.
Trench Town. Trench Town's a totally different
this is
zone
not
that I don't
Trench
even
Town.
think you've been to
Great.
yet.
Great.
It's between here and where you were. But I assume you can go to the truck and go there. I would assume it would fill in those back gaps. But maybe not. I don't know, actually. So that, yeah. Anyway, that's Outriders. It's out now. It's it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I'm having a good time with it. I will keep playing it. I'm kind of curious to see the end game stuff for myself, though it sounds like it is the definition of, yo, what if you just repeated this stuff? Or just what if you just got out there and fought for loot, which, if the loot keeps getting better, might actually be something of a draw. We'll see. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Thank you.